Well, what an honor it is to be here live in downtown Greeneville, celebrating the 4th of July with some of the sailors from the USS Greenville here for a very special 20th reunion. We want to start with introductions of everybody. We're going to go this way first. We have Matt Tanner, John Serenita, and Jim Gibson right there on the end. We thank you all so much for being here today. And on this side, we have Scott Waddle, Stan Simmerman, and Jeff Qualls. And we thank all of you guys for being here. Such an incredible opportunity. Now, is this the first time that you guys have all been together for this type of a reunion?
This is the first time in 20 years I've seen most of these guys, so this is a great opportunity to rekindle our camaraderie.
I was going to say, and you guys actually kind of got the ball rolling on everything.
Yeah, John and I, we had a couple of our friends on Facebook, and when the 20th anniversary came around, we're like, this is going to be a great idea. So.
Great opportunity. So I have to ask, what was it like when you guys first kind of came together and started seeing faces?
It was great to see a lot of our friends again that we haven't seen over the years and reconnect and tell the stories that we may have forgotten little pieces about, and remember them again now and enjoy especially the camaraderie in this town and the community and how much they stand behind the boat.
Yeah, that's what you guys were saying is really second to none when it comes to that support from a community.
Yeah, it's the best. There's nothing better. I mean, Dale and his team here over the past 20 years has been nothing but outstanding and special. Great friendships have been come together. So
that is wonderful. Let's talk a little bit about the USS Greenville and what makes that ship so special.
The first thing that comes to mind is it's one of the smallest towns in the United States to have a submarine named after it. When you think of the Los Angeles, which was the lead boat of our class of vessel, you have the Los Angeles, the Houston, City of Corpus Christi, New York City, then Greeneville, Tennessee. And of all the boats that have served that are currently in commission and those that have been decommissioned, the Greeneville is perhaps the most active, engaged town, and we love our city, we love our town, and we've got a wonderful relationship.
Yeah, you said you really felt like the red carpet was rolled out for you guys this weekend.
Absolutely, and I remember when I got orders to the Greeneville, I had to look up and say, where on earth is Greeneville, Tennessee? And getting the chance to come here over 17 years ago was a dream come true.
What's it been like to meet some of the community members? I know you guys have had some meet and greets, and you've had some opportunities to sort of share some stories with folks who have maybe worked on some of the parts of the USS Greenville.
We did, and the fact that the community was not only actively involved in the construction of the vessel, the pride that goes into that, assuring our safety, the longevity of the vessel, and just the pride and the connection. There's a personal connection that the town has with our boat. The second thing is having come back, as Matt stated, for this 20th reunion was truly unprecedented. We were able to do a community activity at Legion Field, paint and restore, and help bring that back to life. Yesterday we were hosted by members of the Lutheran Church. We've had meet and greets, opportunities to engage the community, and there's more today. So
yeah.
Great opportunity to interact with the sailors, and we love the folks here in Greeneville.
And rightfully so. They are the grand marshals of the parade. And Stan, I got to ask you, what's that going to be like for you today going through a Main Street America?
It's kind of humbling, to be honest with you. And it's been that way for, well, my association with the boat's been over 22 years now, and I was with the first contingent that came down and met Dale and Bob Rutherford and the rest of the community that got the whole ball rolling. And so to come back here 20-some years later, and it's just like 22 years ago. It's the same atmosphere, the same friendship, the same community involvement. It's just remarkable.
I was going to say, what does that mean? It seems like you guys are all a family, and you were seeing some of these guys the first time in 20 years. I mean, what was that moment like?
It's pretty inspiring to see, some of these folks that, when I left them, they were just youngsters, and now they're mature adults
yeah.
that
mature adults
who have made great life decisions and done great things. And, the boat is kind of the core of the boat, and the community of Greeneville is kind of core of that. So it's just been wonderful.
And of course, special significance. And here's my last question. I see you with your red, white, and blue and the flag, and doing this on the 4th of July. I mean, it just couldn't get any better.
It can. It reminds us of what's happened in the past. And 240 years ago, a number of individuals got together to declare our independence, and they identified and gave us a great foundation for the morals of our country and gave us a bright future. And so we're here today because of them.
Well, gentlemen, I thank you so much for your service, and I thank you so much for being here and joining us and making Daytime Tri-Cities such a special day today. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're back with more of Daytime Tri-Cities. We're going to talk all about the celebration in Greeneville. You can come too. You can meet some of these guys coming up right after the break.